Good morning. Welcome to Seattle Betsuin for the Earth Day music service. My name is Kemi Nakabayashi. Paul Mori and I will be your service chairpersons today. We are delighted to have Reverend Harry Bridge from the Buddhist Church of Oakland as our guest minister and additional guest musicians, Miko Shudo and Miharu Okamura. Last year, Reverend Kusunoki requested ideas on getting people back to the temple after the pandemic and then our limited facility space after the fire. Asking to invite Reverend Bridge to be the guest speaker for our Earth Day music service not only fulfilled my hope to get him back to Seattle after over a decade, but also to bring along Miharu Okamura, also from the Buddhist Church of Oakland. Reverend Harry Bridge studied Buddhism at the Institute of Buddhist Studies in Berkeley, California, and Ryukoku University in Kyoto, Japan. He has been the resident minister of Buddhist Church of Oakland since 2009. He is now an instructor at the IBS and the Center for Buddhist Education for the Buddhist Churches of America. He recently was the head of the BCA Ministerial Association, and in that capacity was also an ex officio member of the BCA Music Committee that I chair, with Reverend Kusunoki serving as a ministerial advisor also to the BCA Music Committee. So Reverend Bridge is still busy, even though he's no longer the head of the Ministerial Association. And so we are fortunate to have him join us today with his wife, Mika. As I mentioned, Miharu Okamura's home temple is Buddhist Church of Oakland. Miko Shudo grew up in Southern California, attending Oxnard Buddhist Temple. We welcome Miko's father, David Shudo, today, also having here to join us. Miko and Miharu met in college at Cal State Long Beach. They have formed a songwriting, recording, and performance duo called Koha, and are members of the Bamboo Stories, Asian American Arts Collaborative Group. Bamboo Stories has a website and a YouTube channel, and you probably have heard about them through the BCA Music Commission of Lantern Song Bonodori, song and dance for the BCA 125th anniversary last year. So we're pleased to see those of you here and also those of you joining the live stream. Please listen to the conch call by the Seattle Matsuri Taiko to open this service. Bankatsuya Kusunoki will now lead the chanting of the Vandana and Tisarana. Please follow on the screen.
Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namanda, 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 Namanda. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sammasambuddhassa. Ome to him, the exalted one, the enlightened one, the supremely awakened one. Buddhaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Dhammaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Sanghaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi. I go to the Buddha for guidance. I go to the Dhamma for guidance. I go to the Sangha for guidance. Namo Kie Butsu. Namo Kie Ho. Namo Kie So.
The sutra today is Music Service Jusei-ge and Nembutsu on the printed handout with Ondok-san 2 as the e-koku. Ganga
大小尊しがにゃこか大世法感動国書天人とうちみょけナモアミダナモアミダナモアミダナモアミダブ如来大悲の音読は身を粉にしてもおずべし四周知識の音読も骨を砕きてもしゃすべしナモ阿弥陀仏、ナモ阿弥陀仏、ナモ阿弥陀仏、ナマンダ、ブナバンダ、ブナバンダ、ブナバンダ、ブナバンダ、ブナバンダ。
Thank you. The opening gatha this morning is Peace is a Seed, composed by Debbie Kubota with lyrics by Meg. The opening gatha this morning is Peace is a Seed, composed by Debbie Kubota, with lyrics by Megan Sakata from Hawaii. The new gatha video to this Earth Day service and for the peace theme of our Dharma School year will be shown on the screen.
Peace is showing compassion to find solutions to problems, to stop all wars. Peace is being kind and gentle, to love and care, to always be there in a time of need, to do a good deed, to plant a seed. Peace is a seed, now watch it grow.
Next, I'd like to introduce our guest musicians, Miko Shudo, Miharu Okamura, and Reverend Harry Bridge, to present Golden, composed by Miharu.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Miko. This is Miharu and Reverend Birch, of course. We're just getting set up here. This is our first time as a duo in Seattle, and this is Miharu's first time in Washington. So we're very excited to be here. So thank you all for having us.
Oh, super short introduction. So I wrote this song, Golden, during the pandemic. This song is just a modernized version of the Gathas maybe I grew up enjoying and listening to in Dharma school as a young adult. So I hope you guys like it. It's inspired by the golden chain. Try to be kind. We are all connected together. Let's keep our links bright. Tell your mother she is special. Give your father love too. Chosen family is waiting. Feel the memories. Service begin. Show your sense that you are grateful. Feel the song and let it shine. Treat your body like a temple. Feel the Nembutsu. Now hold up, wait. Do you feel me? Sangha, close your eyes. Now press your hands. Gently clear your thoughts and center your mind. Sing with us. We're golden, we're golden, we're golden, we're golden, we're golden. Only centimeters change. We're golden, we're golden, we're golden, we're golden, we're golden. Only centimeters change. Meters change. Meters change. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. So much talent up here. Please join me for the reading of the Our Pledge found in the printed program. For online viewers, the reading will appear on the screen. Breaking out of my shell, I will share a warm smile and speak gentle words, just like the kind Buddha. Not becoming lost in my greed, anger, and ignorance, I shall think and act with an open mind, just like the calm and peaceful Buddha. Not putting myself first, I will share in the joy and sadness of others, just like the compassionate Buddha. Realizing the gift of life I have received, I shall strive to live each day to its fullest, like the Buddha who tirelessly worked to liberate all. Please join me in Gassho. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namanda, 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 Namanda. When I have Reverend Harry Bridge, he will deliver today's Dharma message. Thank you.
Namanda, 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 Namanda. Good morning, everyone. I decided to just stay up here for the last part because it's too much to take this thing on and off. Well, thank you so much for having me here for your Earth Day music service. Really nice to be here. We did a kind of workshop seminar thing yesterday, which was really wonderful. Some of you might have been here. And then today for our service. It's been a while since I've spoken here, maybe 10 years or something like that at least. And so it's really wonderful to be back. I'm fortunate to have family in Portland. So I drove up from Oakland to Portland. It should have taken 10 hours, but it took me 11. And then stayed there for a few days, and here I am, only 3 hours. 3 hours from Portland was nothing after the 11 hours from Oakland. So there's kind of three things I want to do. And you might notice I kept my bass on. I didn't take it off because I get to play with Miko and Miharu. But also I kind of want to use it for my Dharma talk. So one thing you might have learned yesterday about me is that I love music. Music is like my favorite thing of all, I think. I grew up listening to music as a kid. Both my parents loved music, and my dad even played the accordion and the piano and the organ. So I grew up with music all around. I got more into pop and then rock music during junior high school and high school when I moved to Japan. I lived in Tokyo in the 80s and got to see some great concerts and learned how to play guitar and bass, which is what I have here. And then for a while I stopped playing music. Know why? Because I got really into Buddhism. I discovered Buddhism and put music aside for a while and moved to Berkeley to go to Institute of Buddhist Studies and studied there. And then at some point, after a 4 or 5 year break from music, from playing music, I got back into it. And I realized I left aside such an important part of myself. So I'm half Japanese, half white Anglo-Saxon, but I also think of myself as half bassist, half Buddhist. Which makes one, right? So maybe I'm actually 100% bassist, 100% Buddhist, I don't know. But they're both such important parts of my life. And so the first thing I want to do, we just did a gatha called Golden. And it said, golden links in Amida's chain, right? And so do you know the golden chain, right? Do you do golden chain 2 here? Or 1, 2? One of them says, I will think pure and beautiful thoughts. And the other one says, I will try to think pure and beautiful thoughts. That's 2. I like 2 better. And so I like to think about doing 2. And so we're going to try this. I haven't practiced this in a long time. But you don't have the book, huh? It doesn't matter. I'm going to do it first, and then you do it. And I think you probably kind of know it, too. So I'm going to kind of play a groove, and I'll do it by kind of line by line, and then you repeat after me. Okay, so I need your help, right? So I'll set up a groove. What is it? How's that? I am a link in the Buddha's golden chain of love that stretches around the world. I will keep my link bright and strong. I will try to be kind and gentle to every living thing, and protect all who are weaker than myself. I will try to think pure and beautiful thoughts. I will try to say pure and beautiful words. I will try to do pure and beautiful deeds. Knowing that what I do now depends not only my happiness or unhappiness, but also that of others. Okay, go. Something like that. May every link in the Buddha's golden chain of love be, what is it next? Become bright and strong. And may we all attain perfect peace. Namo Amida Butsu. Naman Davits. Naman Davits. There. Right. Good job. Give yourselves a hand. Woo-hoo. So, one thing, I've been a minister for almost 20 years. It's hard to believe. Time flies. And so one thing I've tried to do is come up with kind of simple ways to think about Buddhism and to understand Buddhism. And it's also Earth Day. So I'm going to give you one. First, we'll think about it in terms of Buddhism, and then we'll think about it in terms of Earth Day, okay? And it's an acronym. Do you know what an acronym is? We have so many in BCA. So I'm giving you another one, okay? BCA, Buddhist Churches of America, IBS, Institute of Buddhist Studies. But the one I want to give you is AKA, okay? And so I didn't say yesterday, actually, I kind of have like a separate musical identity. Part of me, my Buddhist identity is kind of Gyokyo, which is my Buddhist name, my Dharma name. My musical name is Hieronymus. Okay, because my real name is Harry, and I've never liked my name. And then I discovered, oh, Harry could be like short for Hieronymus, right? Like Hieronymus Bosch, although I spell it a little different. So you can think of me as Reverend Harry, a.k.a. Hieronymus, a.k.a. Harry Prolton Bridge III, which is my real name, right? So a.k.a. can mean also known as, right? So Harry Bridge, also known as Hieronymus. But today, it's AKA awareness, kindness, and appreciation. Okay, awareness, kindness, and appreciation. So I think this is one way to think about our Shin Buddhism, right? And so the first one, awareness. It could be mindfulness too. We hear about mindfulness a lot in general society, but to me, you always have to ask, mindful of what? Right? Awareness of what? And it's not just one thing. If we're going to break it down, simply just two things, awareness of Buddha and awareness of myself. That's kind of like Nishu Jinshin, the two kinds of deep and trusting, right? Awareness of Buddha, awareness of myself. We can stretch that out a little bit. Awareness of Buddha, Buddha's teachings, Amida Buddha, Namo Amida Butsu. Nembutsu literally is mindfulness of Buddha. Right, so Namo Amida Butsu is one kind of Buddha awareness, but also being aware of Buddha's teachings, impermanence, interconnectedness, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Right? Awareness of myself kind of is awareness of myself and others. So I think it's others too. Awareness of others is actually easier, right? All the time we're looking and we're like, why did you do that? That wasn't very nice. That was, you should be like, you should do better. You should be like that. That's not what I'm talking about. That's easy. It's much harder to look at myself, right, and see myself. And so that kind of self-awareness, we can do self-reflection. So that's A, awareness. K, kindness. Seems like a no-brainer, but not so much maybe. Buddhism, one of our prime fundamental values is kindness. The fancy word is compassion. But actually kindness is its own thing, maitri, right? Maitri is kindness, karuna is compassion, right? So the compassion of the Buddha, being kind and gentle to every living thing, like in the golden chain, right? And so that kind of kindness or friendliness, to be nice. Just be nice to people. How hard is it? Well, I guess it's not the easiest thing to do, especially when people aren't telling you to do that. I'm telling you to do it. Well, you don't have to. But to be kind, right? To be friendly. And then the third one is appreciation. Appreciation is kind of like gratitude, right? What I like about the word appreciate, my favorite class, like I said, I love music, and my favorite class in elementary school was music appreciation. Right? And music appreciation, my teacher taught, she put on a record, I'm old, she put it on a record, right? And then said, listen, and what kind of instruments do you hear? And I never thought of it that way. So I'm listening, I don't remember what it was. It might have been like Dixieland jazz or something. And I was like, I think I hear a trumpet, maybe a trombone, maybe a banjo. Like I remember these thoughts in my head. And hearing those instruments, thinking about the music, understanding it more, made me appreciate it more. And actually, appreciation has a kind of awareness built in, but it's an awareness of value. Appreciate is like when stocks appreciate. I hate to bring it up, but right? They're depreciating right now maybe, but you know, that appreciate, it's about value, precious. So when we understand the preciousness of something, when we understand the importance, then appreciation, right? This gratitude. So those three, AKA, right? Awareness, kindness, and appreciation. And I realized, Earth Day, same thing. Awareness of our Earth, awareness of how amazing our world is, our planet. It's astounding, right? Kindness, right? Our Earth contains not just human beings, but animals, all kinds of living beings. That's one of the cool things about the kindness, the compassion of Buddha. It's not just for people. It's all living things. All living things are embraced by the compassion of Amida Buddha, right? And so that kindness, like we have to understand that too. The earth, I don't believe that the animals were here for us to use, right? I don't believe that all that was here made just for us to use and consume and throw away, right? To realize, wow, we're part of it, right? That we're all together, we're all connected. Talk about awareness of Buddhism, interconnectedness, right? That we're all connected in so many deep ways. And if we have more awareness about it, how much more do we appreciate it, right? To have this appreciation of our earth that allows us to live. There's ideas, oh, maybe we'll colonize Mars or something like that. No, this is what we got. Let's take care of it. Don't use it up. Don't waste it. Don't throw it away. Right? And so I think that AKA can also work not just for interpersonal stuff, but also for a way to live in our world. Right? And so the eco-sangha idea, I just randomly talked about it, like at my temple last week. I just brought it up and then found out, wow, it's here too. Right? This is actually kind of where it started, the eco-sangha, this whole idea. And so with that AKA, I think is one way we can try and be an eco-sangha. Third thing I want to talk about, this is the last one, but it's going right into the next part, the next gatha. And you had Hanamatsuri recently, right? April, we think Hanamatsuri, Buddha's birthday. And so one thing, do you have a Hanamiro? Right? And you have baby Buddha, right? Like this. Right? And so baby Buddha like this. The classic story is that right after Buddha was born, he walks 7 steps, right? And then says, between heaven and earth, I am supreme, and I will lead all beings away from suffering, right? And so that's the classic story. But I was trying to think, what's another way that we can understand this? Right? And I wonder if maybe Buddha's teaching us middle way. Even baby Buddha teaching us about the middle way, right? And so thinking about this one, right? Maybe I could think about it as the future. This one, the past. Right? Now, when sometimes we get stuck in the future, oh no, what's going to happen? Oh, I don't know if it's going to go well. I don't know if I'll like it. I don't know, I'm not sure. Oh, I'm so worried about what's going to happen tomorrow, what's going to happen next week. is not here yet, right? Don't get stuck in the future. Don't get stuck worrying about the future. Same about the past. Oh, I can't believe I did that. I can't believe I missed that swing. I can't believe I played the wrong note. Oh my gosh, it's so terrible. It happened even if it was 5 seconds ago, 5 minutes ago, 5 years ago, 50 years ago. Oh, I can't believe that happened. I can't believe I did that. I can't believe they did that. That's getting stuck in the past. It's already gone. There's really nothing we can do about it. We can't change the past. And so, knowing that there's stuff going on in the future that maybe I'm concerned about, yeah, stuff has happened in the past, but maybe it showed me a new way to go, right? And so now, what can I do now, right? Is there something from the past reminding me, maybe I said something mean, and I realized I really hurt someone, right? And sometimes I can't believe I said that. Oh, I'm such a bad person. Oh my God, right? And we get really negative. But instead, we realize, wow, I said something mean. I don't want to be mean. They were crying. I don't want to do that to someone. Right? And that kindness motivating me, showing me kindness, right? And that in the future, maybe I won't do that the next time. And I'll realize I want to do things more to be kind, make people happy. And so this middle way, because I think actually the future is important. I'm not saying the future is not important, right? The future is important because we want to aspire, right? We think about, this is how I would like it to be. I would like a world where there's more sharing. I would like a world where people aren't hoarding as much as they can take and just throwing everyone else out, right? I want a world where everyone can be happy. And maybe it seems impossible, but so what, right? To aspire for a world where we don't have, one person's got $8 billion, this person has absolutely nothing, right? And they don't even have a roof over their head. They don't even know where their next meal is coming from. What kind of world is that? I don't want that, so I want to aspire for a world of more equality, especially as a Jodo Shinshu Buddhist, right? I think our Shin Buddhism is we're all equal, right? No, we might be better at some things, worse at some things, but at our core, we're all equal. The past is important too, right? To think about the past. I'm here not because I'm special. I'm playing bass not because I'm great. I'm here and I'm playing bass because of so many others. Because of my teachers, because of my friends, because of people I don't even know. Right? The music that I loved, I never met those people, but it's because of their efforts, because of their art, that my love of music was sparked. Right? That I realized, wow, maybe that's something I can do. If I'm a good bassist, which I said yesterday, yeah, I think I'm pretty good. Right? It's only because I played with people better than me. Right? By playing with people better than me, they pulled me up to their level. Right? And so this appreciation of the past. Right? We don't have to get rid of the past, but we maybe look at it in a different way and realize, wow, I've received so much. I'm only here because of others. Right? It's because of others' efforts that I'm able to be here now. So, golden chain. I'll be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of the golden chain, but I'm more of a fan now because of the Gatha golden, okay? And because I like playing it and everything, right? But so golden chain, AKA, right? And so because a lot of times we're not aware. A lot of times I'm just going by habit. A lot of the times I'm just being mindless, right? But to try and be aware, the kindness, right? That's a good thing. Some of the messaging we're getting is that empathy is weakness, kindness is the core value of Buddhism, right? And then the appreciation, right? To have an appreciation of what we've received throughout our life and what we have now. And then baby Buddha, or should we call him little Buddha, right? And so this idea of middle way of baby Buddha teaching us. Okay, so thank you so much for having me. I'm going to stay here again because I think we're going to play another Gatha, but let's conclude the Dharma talk with Gassho. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namanda Nama. Okay.
Thank you so much, Bridge Sensei, for your AKA message. Next, we will have the musical offering, Little Buddha.
Just a short introduction of this song. So I also wrote this song during the pandemic as well. And actually, this song is inspired by two ministers who've been a part of my Dharma life. First one is the late Reverend Yamaoka, and he was there at Oakland growing up. And he was like so engaging with his storytelling. When I was in Dharma school, all I could think about was what he was talking about and being immersed like in the story of what he was, talking about that day. And secondly is actually Reverend Bridge, who's here today. The style of this song actually is inspired by Reverend Bridge because when he first came, like he talked about music and he talked about like when he was growing up, he listened to like the Beatles and, very, very important to me. I think I was like almost done with high school. So I thought that was really cool that he was a part of Oakland now. Without those two people, I don't think that I would have written this song at all. So, yes, this is Little Buddha. Okay. Locked up, didn't know what it meant to be a prince of motherland. Then he snuck out, taking all that he saw. Brothers and sisters and suffering. Don't you cry now, try to find a method to reach your heart and mind in time. 'Cause he was just a little Buddha, searching for a way to live his life. This rebel was a little Buddha, seeking normal truth that was hidden behind those four walls that he once knew. He left behind for me and you. I know you know this little Buddha. Namo Amida Butsu. I'll walk to the deepest part of me and strip my attachments, then you'll see what it truly means to be. 'Cause he was just a little Buddha, searching for a way to live his life. This rebel was a little Buddha, seeking normal truth that was hidden behind those four walls that he once knew. He left behind for me and you. I know you know this little Buddha. Namo Amida Butsu. I know you know this little Buddha. Namo Amida Butsu. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Please join me in closing meditation. From the Amida Kyo, one of the main scriptures in our Jodo Shinshu sect. In the Buddha land, a gentle breeze blows. The precious trees in rows and begemmed nets sound a delicate, enrapturing music. It is just as if 100,000 musical instruments were playing together. Everyone who hears that music naturally conceives the thought to invoke the Buddha, to invoke the Dharma, and to invoke the Sangha. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. I have general announcements. I'll start and others may come up to follow. Please note, and also listed on your printed program, the upcoming seminars on May 3rd and May 5th by Reverend Nobuo Haneda, Director of the Maeda Center. And on Saturday, May 3rd, there will be a morning Japanese language seminar and an afternoon English seminar. He will give another Japanese language seminar on Monday morning, May 5th, as well as joining us for Sunday service on May 4th for the Dharma Talk and Dharma Exchange. Also in May will be our Renyo Shonin Memorial Service on May 11th and the Gotane service on May 18th to celebrate the birthday of our founder, Shinran Shonin. Are there other announcements?
Good morning. I just wanted everyone to know that the Yakima Buddhist Temple is having our annual Sukiyaki dinner at the end of this month, April 27th. I know many of you cannot make it up to Yakima just for a lunch, but we're also welcoming donations. There is a QR code on the flyer on the wall that you can scan. We've gone digital. Or you can just go to the Yakima Buddhist Church's website. We are also selling merchandise this year. We've worked with some designers and have some really cool t-shirts and hoodies. So please check it out. We appreciate all of your support every year. Thank you.
Anyone else for online viewers? Okay, thank you to Rinban Katsue Kusunoki, Reverend Harry Bridge, Miko Shudo, Miharu Okamura, Reverend Irene Goto, Reverend Matt May, Reverend Rosalie May, and Minister's Assistants Leonora Clark and Alex Sakamoto. Alex, you're amazing this weekend. Thank you for all your work. The temple appreciates donations, dana, and ongoing support. Your gifts allow the temple to continue bringing the Dharma to you in person and at home. Please subscribe to the Betsuin's YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, or go to the Seattle Betsuin website for additional information on upcoming programs, services, workshops, and events within the temple and the Jodo Shinshu community. Please join me in Gassho. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. This concludes the online service.